I became worried that too many students were willing to have their voices be silenced because they didn't want to fall out of friendship, supposedly, with people who disagreed with them. And I thought something was wrong with this picture because friendship isn't based on untruths. There's no such thing as friendship without truth. What did I experience in Cuba? All this language of solidarity and revolution, but a complete denial of personal freedoms and personal conscience. Well, that doesn't lead to unity. It might lead to some kind of forced kind of cooperation, but true unity and true friendship has to be based on knowledge of the truth and love for the truth. But it seemed that a lot of young people were opting to protect themselves by not speaking the truth. And at some point, if you don't speak the truth, you're not looking for the truth anymore. And you can start to not know that you're repeating slogans and spewing lies, which is what I saw all over Cuba. So in Scala's summer program, which I've done now for 4 years, and I'll be doing again this summer, I try to get students to look at different philosophies of education in order to get them to ask themselves, what is it they're doing in their education and why? And in particular, I present them with authors who I think should be read by anybody who has a stake in education or cares about human freedom. People like Jacques Maritain, who in his book, Education at a Crossroads, was actually developed out of a series of lectures he gave at Yale in the mid-1940s while World War II was raging in Europe.
Very formal.
And Maritain argued that although he admired the United States in its system of education, he was a Frenchman. He admired the United States with all of its emphasis on technical education and scientific advancement, all of its advancement in student-centered kinds of teachings and experiential education. But he warned that no set of credentials, no social role, no political system could ever replace the true end of education, which is, quoting him in Education at the Crossroads, to guide man in the evolving dynamism through which he shapes himself as a human person, armed with knowledge, strength of judgment, and moral virtues, while at the same time conveying to him the spiritual heritage of the nation and the civilization in which he is involved, and preserving in this way the century-old achievements of generations.